Sharon,
Yes, Ruth? How may I help you?
are you still at work?
Yes, I am. Kevin and I are talking about doing our best at work until we have children.
What are you talking about? You've been married for a year already. Shouldn't you have a child by now?
I think it's still too early for us.
Do you know why you can't have kids?
That's a hard question. Children are given to us by God. I don't have the answer.
What a silly thing to say. It's because you're not quitting your job.
What does my job have to do with it?
Well, if you live a busy life with a lot of stress, it's hard to have children.
But fortunately, I'm not stressed out. I work with nice people who know each other well. I'm blessed with a nice workplace.
You're a very easygoing person, aren't you? If you keep going like that, I will never be able to hold my grandchild.
It's hard to hear that directly from you. I'm sorry.
Anyway, I hope you can have a baby as soon as possible. Quit your job.
You can't just do that right away.
Are you still trying to talk back to me?
I'm sorry, Ruth. I have some urgent documents to prepare. I'll see you later.
Sharon, can I have a moment with you? I forgot to tell you yesterday. Did you finish your work already?
Yes, I just arrived home. What is it?
Are you making packed lunch for Kevin regularly?
No, we both work, so it's not easy to make lunch every day. That's why we just buy lunch or eat out. Kevin agreed with me on that.
What? I'm so stunned. From the time he was a student until he got married, I've been preparing his packed lunch. There wasn't a time I didn't prepare him lunch. I'm ashamed to hear that you're not even capable of doing that.
I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of. Every family's situation is different. Many couples work together now, so many people don't bring their packed lunch.
I don't care about other people. I'm talking about you.
I see.
It's a wife's duty to serve her husband, right? You neglect your duty just because you're working? Kevin is being too nice to you. I think he needs to stop that.
I'm sorry. I'll try to prepare his packed lunch as much as possible.
Isn't that obvious? That's why I told you to quit your job. But you didn't listen to a word I say. Anyway, are you taking Kevin's shirts to the dry cleaning?
Dry cleaning? We don't take Kevin's work shirts to the dry cleaning. Kevin says it's a waste of money. So I just iron them at home. I bought an iron that has a good performance. It finishes up beautifully.
What did you say? That's unacceptable.
Is something wrong with that?
His job is sales, right?
Yes.
If he doesn't wear something proper for a business meeting, he will be embarrassed. Have you ever thought how important his job is?
Kevin said ironing at home is enough.
I don't think you're doing your job as a housewife. You despise your husband and only think about cutting corners.
I'm not trying to cut corners. I've discussed this with Kevin and we both agreed.
Kevin is a kind man. He's just trying to take care of you who can't do the housework. Can't you even understand that?
I doubt that. I don't get that kind of impression from him anyway.
Oh, God. You are such a cocky woman. You always talk back to me. Why can't you listen to what I say?
I didn't mean to be cocky.
Anyway, think about Kevin and do all the housework above anything else.
I understand.
Sharon?
Good morning, Ruth. It's an early Sunday morning. What happened?
You both are off today, right?
Yes, we are. We're going to spend quality time at home. Kevin is all set to cook breakfast today.
Huh? Wait a minute. I can't believe you're making Kevin cook breakfast on his day off.
He's always busy, but he prepares meals for me. He said he'd make me breakfast today.
So you're just waiting for breakfast to be ready?
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
In my family, I never let my husband and son do that.
Is that so?
Your husband is out there working as hard as he can every day.
Yes, I'm well aware of that.
If you know that, you should at least let him relax on his days off. Don't you think so?
Actually, we're going to watch a movie from now.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying don't make Kevin do chores on his day off.
I see.
I was extra busy during my days off because I had to take care of my husband and son more than usual. I hope you do the same for Kevin.
I respect your hard work very much, Ruth. But those are not the times we live in anymore. Kevin enjoys doing the chores.
I told you, he's just being nice to you since he's a kind man, didn't I?
Even if that's true, that's our problem, so we'll discuss it. Don't worry about that.
What do you mean? That's enough. I'm getting irritated just listening to your nonsense talking.
Sorry for that. Good evening, Ruth. I need to ask you something.
What is it?
I know this is sudden, but do you have plans for next week's public holiday?
Why?
Actually, we're going to get together with relatives at my house. I was wondering if you and your husband could come too. Kevin would like both of you to come.
Oh, really? I was going to say no, but since it's Kevin's idea, I'll accept your invitation. Besides, I look forward to meeting my relatives. Anyway, I think my husband can't go since he'll be playing golf.
I see, too bad. Then you can come alone.
Okay, I understand. I don't really want to see you, so don't get me wrong. I'm only going because Kevin wants me to.
I know. I'm sure Kevin will be pleased. By the way, I have a favor to ask you.
What? Sounds creepy. What are you asking me to do?
Actually, it seems that everyone has plans for the morning and during the day. Besides, we're going out for shopping. We've decided that the best time for the family to get together is in the evening. So, could you come in the evening?
Why can't I go early? You're up to something, aren't you?
Absolutely not. It's just that it would be a shame not to be able to greet you when you arrive. I have preparations to do.
Is that really the reason?
You can trust me for that. So, could you please come in the evening?
Sure.
Can you promise me?
I promise. So stop being so persistent. You want me to go in the evening, don't you? I know exactly what I'm doing.
Good. Now please keep your plans open for next week's public holiday. I look forward to it. Ruth, where are you? Please contact me.
What is it?
You broke your promise, didn't you?
What do you mean?
I told you to come over in the evening.
So what?
You promised me, but you came into my house, didn't you?
I have the key to your house anyway. Besides, why should I wait until the evening? There is no way I could wait that long.
That's why I told you not to come before the evening. I reminded you, didn't I?
You didn't want me to go, did you?
What do you mean?
Because, you said your relatives are getting together. So I wondered what kind of food you prepared. That pizza you made looked so disgusting.
I beg your pardon?
The dough is soggy. I like thin and crispy dough. I thought you know what I like.
That's a terrible thing to say.
And what's with those ugly-looking cupcakes? How can you serve such unattractive cupcakes to people? It's so embarrassing.
Ruth, will you stop talking like that? You're being so rude.
It's too embarrassing for people to think that my son's wife made those food. I threw away all those bad-looking dishes before the relatives came.
All of them?
Yes, everything. I put it all in a garbage bag and left it near the front door, so please dispose that later. You should thank me because your relatives will never notice how bad you are at cooking.
Oh my God, that's horrible. It seems that you don't understand anything about people's kindness.
Stop being cocky. Who do you think you're talking to? No one would eat such a terrible dish anyway.
For your information, I didn't cook those dishes.
Huh? What do you mean by that? If you didn't cook it, who did?
It was your son.
No way. Kevin did that?
Besides, my cousins have been staying over since yesterday. They were happily making those while discussing with each other. But look at what you've done.
Why? Why did Kevin and my nephews cook?
Didn't you celebrate your 60th birthday the other day? We haven't celebrated with you yet. So Kevin said that he really wanted to celebrate your birthday.
Oh no.
Kevin said that you like to have a lively party. That's why he's been in touch with his cousins.
He did that all for me?
That's right. Kevin and his cousins get along well, right? So they decided to go on with the celebration right away.
Stop lying to me. Why didn't you say so from the beginning?
Kevin said he really wanted to surprise you, so he pretended as if he knew nothing. He asked me to invite you.
I didn't know about that. Oh, what have I done? What should I do to fix this, Sharon?
I can't do anything to save those food you threw away. I'm not a magician.
Don't say that. Think of a way instead. You're my son's wife, right?
I think it's better to be honest and apologize to Kevin and the others.
You idiot. If I do that, they'll know that I dumped those dishes.
Yes, but it's true, so it can't be helped, right?
I got a nice idea.
What is it?
Why don't you tell them that you were the one who threw those away?
Huh? Why should I? There's no reason for me to do that.
You can give me any reason you want. For example, you are too bad at cooking that you lost confidence. You were so shocked that you ended up throwing everything into the trash bin. Also, you should tell them that you're going to buy some fancy cupcakes instead.
I think you should just be honest.
What do you mean?
Everyone makes mistakes. So why don't you just apologize honestly?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Kevin would hate me if I do that, and my nephews will be disappointed too. Besides, my siblings will get mad at me.
You just want to look good in front of everyone, don't you?
That's not my main intention. Anyway, please do as you're told.
That's impossible.
Why?
Because Kevin and his cousins are watching this exchange.
What? Why didn't you say that earlier? You're always too late for everything.
Well, I think it's too late to say anything. By the way, Kevin is very angry. I can understand how he feels. He tried so hard to make you happy and even cooked for you, but you threw it all away.
Please, let me explain. I didn't know that he cooked those dishes.
When Kevin's cousins found out that their dish had been thrown away, they went home in disappointment. I feel sorry for them because it was me and Kevin who came up with the idea to have a party.
Oh no.
Your nephew said that they don't want to see you anymore. I don't think they'll ever see you again.
No kidding.
Besides, just like what you told me about your concern, I'm sure your siblings are furious too.
What should I do? It's all your fault.
Why? I didn't do anything wrong. It's your fault. If you had the heart to listen to what people have to say, this wouldn't have happened.
I don't need you to tell me that. You tore apart my relatives, even my son. How are you going to take responsibility for that?
It's none of my business. If you think you can do something about it, I think you should apologize first.
I can't do that. My pride won't allow it.
I don't think this is the right time to talk about pride. If you can't do it, you won't be able to get along with your relatives again.
You're lying. I have a good relationship with my relatives. Hey, that's enough. Huh? Kevin, is that you? Yeah, I'm so disappointed in you, Mom. I feel so sorry for my cousins who wanted to celebrate your 60th birthday. What am I supposed to tell them when I meet them next time? I'm sorry. It's my fault I made you and your cousins sad. But honestly speaking, it's Sharon's fault. She didn't give me a proper explanation, so I didn't know anything. Don't you dare blame my wife. It's not her fault. But she didn't explain to me properly. I asked her to do so. Now I understand how you've been abusing her all these years. I'm not abusing her. Don't talk to me like I'm some sort of wife beater. What you did to Sharon is bullying. I've heard about how you've been treating her so badly, but now that I'm married to Sharon, I asked her to put up with it because I didn't want you to feel lonely. What? Sharon told you about her communication with me? That's an invasion of privacy. Sharon shouldn't have done that. You have no right to say that, Mom, because you just ripped my heart apart. Kevin, my dear, I'm sorry I threw away your food. I'm sure my cousins feel the same way. I don't want anything to do with you anymore. What are you talking about? You can't say that. I'm your mother. It doesn't matter. Let's just cut ties. I don't want anything to do with someone who hurts people's hearts, even if the person is my own mother. Don't say that. You're my only child. Don't cut ties with me. Then you should just pretend you never had a child. That's too much to bear. For your information, I'm very angry. I'm going to block your number from now on. Kevin, wait. I'm sorry. Please, forgive me.
Sorry to interrupt. Kevin got angry and went to his bedroom.
Hey, Kevin is so angry, so you should apologize to him.
Why should I apologize?
It's because you didn't provide me a proper explanation. Tell him that you're sorry for making things worse between me and him. Go apologize to him.
Ruth, with all due respect, you don't seem to understand why your son got angry.
Huh? Are you being cocky again?
Frankly speaking, I can't help you. I hope you will receive a severe scolding and punishment from Kevin and your other relatives. You should reflect on what you've done.
Sharon, I won't forgive you. Are you trying to take away everything precious from me?
It seems that there's nothing more I can say to you. I'm going to block your number after this exchange.
What? Wait a minute. Don't do that.
I've already decided.
No, I was wrong. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. So please clear up everyone's misunderstanding.
It seems that you can't stop blabbering nonsense, so let's end our conversation here. Goodbye.
No, wait!
After that, my father-in-law, who found out what had happened, scolded his wife. Ruth was very careful to check up on me, but as expected, she completely neglected my father-in-law and did whatever she wants in her own way. My father-in-law declared that he's going to educate Ruth about common sense from scratch. He is lecturing her every day, keeping a close eye on her. Ruth is doing the housework unwillingly. Also, her relatives are still very upset. They are saying that they will stop socializing with her. Kevin still can't seem to forgive his mother for making him and his cousins so sad. He says he has no intention of seeing her at the moment. Ruth, who had the intention to bully me, is now hated by all her family members and relatives. I feel sorry for her, but she deserves it. I'm living a comfortable life now that I don't have to deal with Ruth's pestering messages. If she shows some remorse, I would like to visit her someday.
Hey, Naomi, what are you doing? Hold on for a minute. Sorry, I had a remote personal interview. What's up? Yeah, we were supposed to go to the amusement park tomorrow with the kids, right? Yep, that's right. Hey, wait a minute. Don't say... I'm sorry. I've got to go on a business trip. It's an urgent work. It's Mexico, so I'm gonna stay a little longer. I feel bad for the kids. Oh no, you're kidding, right? Again? That's what you said the other day when you canceled the aquarium trip. They will be so disappointed. I know, but it can't be helped. I have to work. You've been going on international business trips a lot. Something's wrong. Nothing's wrong. I'm busy. That means everything is going well. It's a good thing. It has been busy lately, so I just happen to have some business trips these days. Really? Before the aquarium, we were supposed to go camping, and we booked it, but you canceled it. I can't believe they keep announcing business trips the day before. This is not right. Is something wrong at work? No, it's nothing special. You work from home, so you wouldn't understand, but this is how it is if you work at an office. You know what I mean? I used to work at an office before I worked from home. But it wasn't like this. It's not like you get a sudden business trip every time. I have a different job as you. Besides, they expect a lot out of me. Hope you understand. Alright, then at least make up for it some other time. Tyler and Stefan were looking forward to the amusement park. I don't mind, but the kids. If you feel so, then why don't you take them out? How dare you? I mean, in the first place, I have a meeting outside once in a while. So I asked you to take them out during this weekend. Did you forget? Oh, was it so? Oh, maybe you're right. I told you to take them to the amusement park because I have an irregular work on the weekend. I mean, seriously. I'm sorry, but I have a business trip. I can't help it. I'll come home this evening, packing my stuff, and head to the destination tonight. You're leaving tonight? I have a meeting first thing tomorrow morning in Mexico. I'm too lazy to get up early and I can't be late. On your day off? Wow, what a hard work. So Tyler and Stefan, can you ask your mother since she lives near us? I'm sorry. I'll ask her. Seriously, you have to make it up sometime. They both have been complaining that they're not able to play with their dad at all. If you keep like this, they'll leave you eventually. Tell them that I'm working hard as the head of the family. Make sure you tell them. The head of the family is not at home though. Don't be so moody. I'll talk to my boss so I can make it up. If I tell him my family is about to fall apart if I don't spend time with you guys, I'm sure I can get some time off. Trust me. Okay, make some time for them ASAP. You've been canceling your plans continuously. Okay, I'll just finish up the remaining work and go home. Can you have my bag ready? Okay, what else do you need? I'll get everything ready when I get back, so it's fine. Thanks. Are you leaving after dinner? No, I'll leave as soon as I pack up. You don't need to do anything else. I'll buy something for dinner on the way, so don't worry about it. I'll see you later. This has been going on for the past year or so, and I suspected Kenneth cheating on me. I knew that his company was nice and his boss was a good man, and that he would never expect such a crazy business trip. How could he suddenly go on international business trips? This was just not right. Still, I was afraid to look into it and see if this was really cheating, so I was holding off on the divorce for the sake of the children. Naomi, have you gone to bed? I'm going home now, but it looks like I forgot my keys. Can you open the door? Hi, oh really? I was just about to go to bed with the kids. How long will it take you to get home? Well, in about an hour. I'll be home as soon as I can. I'll stay up for you then, so let me know when you arrive. If you ring the doorbell, the kids will wake up. I'm sorry, you're usually in bed by now. I mean, did you forget your key at home? I can't find it anywhere. Where did you leave it? Oh really? Maybe I dropped it somewhere. I don't know. Hey, don't lose our key. We have to change the lock. If it's not at home, maybe it's at work. Maybe you should go back and get it. You're not even sure if it's at work. What if you can't find it? I had a drink with my clients tonight, so I'm going straight home from there. If I go back to the office now, it's a long way and they'll probably be closed. I'll check it tomorrow. So you're okay with that? I'm scared, then I'll lock the chain, so let me know when you come home. Okay, don't worry. And if you don't have the key at your office, I'll have to change the lock. Let me know as soon as possible. Copy that. Anyway, I'll be home in an hour. I'll look around in my other bag when I get back. Yes, please. Look for anything you can think of. I know you're sleepy. You're usually in bed by now. I'm so sorry. It's okay. I usually take the kids to bed and then sleep with them, but it's not like I can't stay awake. Don't worry about it. I'll get on the train and get home ASAP. It's okay. You don't have to rush. You'll end up coming home all sweaty. I'm going to take a shower when I get home anyway, so I'll be fine. I'm so ready to take a shower. I'll have your pajamas ready. I'll leave them in the bathroom. Thanks. I'll take a quick shower and go to bed. If the key wasn't at home, I would have to go to the office first thing tomorrow morning to find it. Okay, well, I'll be waiting for you at home, so come home soon. Be safe. Okay. I'll let you know when I get home. I decided to watch a late-night TV show that I usually don't watch while waiting for Ken. Then, that TV show convinced me that he was cheating, which I had been avoiding until now. I decided that I had no choice but to get over it, so I gradually packed up my belongings for a week and prepared to leave the house. Naomi, sorry. I'm going on another business trip from tomorrow. Again? You promised to go out to make up for the amusement park. How dare you? I'm really sorry. It's work. All I can do is apologize. Yeah, I'm used to it. The business trip is from tomorrow, but I'll leave tonight, so I can't come home tonight. I'm so sorry. What about your things? I keep them at my office just in case something like this happens. Oh, by the way, I found the key in a bag at the office. Sorry for making you worried. Well, that's great. I don't have to change the lock. Yeah, good thing. Okay, I'm about to leave, so I might not be able to reply for a while. This time I'm going to a rural area, so I'm afraid it might have a bad signal. Oh yeah? Okay, well, I'll let you know what I need to tell you first. Good timing. What? Let's get divorced. What? Divorce? What's wrong all of a sudden? Don't tell me it's because I've recently canceled the plans. But I told you that's because of work, right? I mean, this is not something you talk about through text. I know it's work, but those cancellations are the reason we're getting divorced. I told you it's work, so I don't have a choice. Don't annoy me so much. Work? Don't make me laugh. You're cheating on me. Did you think I know nothing? I told you I'm not cheating on you. I suspected it all along, but I didn't want to admit it. I didn't want to get divorced for the kids' sake, so I didn't want to look into it. But the other day, I saw it accidentally. Saw what? When you forgot the key and I was up unusually late at night, I watched a late night show that I normally don't watch. That's when I was convinced.
Late night show? What the hell did you watch?
You must have some idea. You looked so happy being interviewed. I haven't seen such a happy face for a long time.
No, wait, what? It really went on the air?
I knew you had an idea. You have another house besides ours, don't you? The show was like introducing people's house. Not our house, but you went to the house where you live with another woman. The clothes and the bag you were wearing on TV were the same clothes you were wearing when you canceled the movie, because you said you had a business trip. I saw it all.
No, that's wrong.
What is wrong?
That was a fake. There was a script. What it's like to live in a foreign country program. Everything was prepared and I just helped with it. The TV director was a friend of mine. He insisted me to do it.
Oh, that newborn baby was a fake too. How did you find a mixed-race baby?
I know, right? TV stations are amazing.
Hey, did you really think I wouldn't take any actions?
What do you mean?
Of course I looked into it. I knew something was going on. If you didn't have anything to hide, you would have told me. You don't want people to misunderstand you for hiding it, do you?
Right. So what did you find out?
I had a detective investigate your background, and I also went to the company with the lawyer and asked about your business trip.
Wait, you asked the company?
Yes. They said you haven't gone to a business trip since you joined the company. And you've been with your partner for the past 5 years? You've been back and forth between here and Mexico. And you have a newborn child. Hey, what did you want to do for having 2 families? Explain it in a way I can understand.
It just kind of happened. You can't help it if you have kids.
You didn't think it was disrespectful to both of us? Neither of the child is going to have no father on the paper. What were you thinking?
That's why I'm supporting them by paying their living expenses.
That's why you spend less on our living expenses and keep canceling the plans with Tyler and Stefan. You don't have the guts or the strength to support 2 families. Don't cheat on me so easily.
You're also working and making money, so there's no problem. We have money to live on.
That's not the point. Well, that's why you're like this. Anyway, I hope you get divorced and you pay the child support. I've been packing up and moving my stuff out little by little for the past week. I really don't need a family head who doesn't even notice that. Okay, that's enough.
You were moving your stuff out?
Thank God, my parents' house is close by. I'll move there and look for a new place once I'm done with the divorce and everything. My parents said there's no need to rush, so...
What? Your parents knew about this? I can't believe you were planning to move out without letting me know.
There's no way I'm going to tell you about moving out to someone who's going to be a stranger after the divorce. Are you nuts?
I don't accept divorce.
Are you going to stay married to me and keep cheating on me?
You're happy now, so why don't we just keep things the way they are? It would be easier for you if your husband didn't come home, wouldn't it?
The only one who is happy is you, stupid. I don't want to live this life of suspecting cheating or expecting you anymore, so I'm divorcing you and I'm giving you to your partner. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm abandoning you.
Don't talk to me like I'm a thing.
I'll have a lawyer talk to your partner. You'll both have to pay me the child support. The kids are still young, so I wonder how much you have to pay me. I'm kind of looking forward to it.
Wait a minute, Naomi. I did cheat on you. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry about that. But I never intended to divorce you at all. I don't have enough money to pay the child support. I'll take Tyler and Stefan to the amusement park, the aquarium, and even camping.
So what?
Will you reconsider the divorce?
I can't. You betrayed us for 5 years and now you want to go to an amusement park and an aquarium to make it up for it? That's not going to make up for 5 years of betrayal. Even the kids say they're okay without their dad.
No, I'm really sorry.
I should have looked into it sooner when I started to suspect, instead of being afraid. As a result, I made Tyler and Stefan feel sad by canceling so many times. I've decided to prioritize things and live with them, and for that reason, I don't need you. If you feel bad, make sure you pay the money.
Don't say that. Of course I can't.
The house is rented in your name. If you want to cancel the lease, do so. We don't need it anymore.
Wait, Naomi. You'll understand if we talk. Please just listen to me.
Understand what? The reason for the affair? The good thing about cheating? About the affair? Or about how wonderful your Mexican wife is? Or how wonderful Mexico is? Are you kidding me? I don't want to understand them. Well then, I guess we'll just have to discuss the rest with a lawyer. We're leaving the house now.
Please, Naomi, wait. I like my life the way it is. Please reconsider.
I hate the life I have now and I will get a new life. You know how long I've put up with you. I'm sick of it.
Oh no, Naomi, please, don't say we're getting divorced, please.
In the end, with the help of my lawyer, Ken and I got divorced. I demanded the child support and property division to Ken. He got upset and complained the broadcaster by saying they destroyed the family because of that TV program, but they said he signed a permission to film. But because of that, people around him noticed the 5-year affair in the second family, so he is now living a lonely life with no one around him. What happened to the other partner? Of course they broke up right away. It seems like she went back to her parents' home. I guess she wasn't interested in a man without money.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!